I see this on X, and I'm like, wait, man, shut the damn music. Hold up. Okay. So, Bungie reportedly allowed Destiny 2 devs to keep on working on Shattered Cycle and future content even after leadership had already decided to end live service support this year. So, what this means, they were allowing, well, I'm about to mansplain, but whatever. They were allowing the freaking developers to continue work. They're basically teasing them. Like, it's kind of just like being like, oh, you still have your job. Like, it's like job security when they actually didn't have their job, which is, I think is crazy. So Bungie, yeah, okay. A news report claims last week. So a little like backstory. I'm not sure if anybody know, but where is it? Uh, never started working on Destiny 3. Okay, no, there was a post here saying um now I'm forgetting. Okay, there was a post here saying that the developers of Destiny 2 didn't even know the game was shutting down until they announced it, like when it went public. Basically, when it went public. So yeah, right now, so has to confirm file live update, bring an end development. The game will stay online, but the days of Destiny 2 are coming to end. Say yeah, so there's apparently a bunch of big layoffs going on, and it's just getting worse and worse, man. The situation is terrible. We really kept most employees in the dark. Yep, this is what I was talking about. So right here, they kept all their employees, like, they didn't tell them when this thing was gonna end. Then what's going on? Wow, this is terrible. And I said, damn, this almost certainly unfinished. Maybe we never get to see. Planless, we get D3 sad if their fans are shame we never get to see it live. So yeah, wow, that's terrible. So the situation has only been terrible. We're finding out that leadership has been like the demise to Destiny. The developers have been basically toyed with and stuff like that. This is honestly terrible, bro. How could? Wow. And I was about to play Destiny Rising today. I am gonna play Destiny Rising. Whatever. I need that. I need that Destiny itch. But oh my gosh, dude, that's terrible. Yeah, there's a petition going on which I signed. Oh, it's at 150. Dog, it's only been a day and a half. There's a petition going on to make D3 because honestly, people want to see D2 die. I think if they were gonna kill off D2, people would have had like a better taste in their mouth if it was during the final shape. There was no reason to continue. Either they were gonna make it D3 or just cut Destiny 2, but apparently that's not the case. And we also know Sony is known for killing off IPs. Cut off our biggest example right here. Yeah, yeah, fire, beautiful. So I don't know, man. This is absolutely terrible. I feel bad for these developers, and I mean, we'll see what happens from here. I don't know what to do. It's funny because this is like gonna be one of my first videos I post in a while. Since and I think the only video I have right now on this channel is a Destiny video, which I find crazy. But dude, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like how? I just think. Now when I call. I don't care. That was really loud. Man, Spain's yeah. So I've been reading all these, dude. It just gets worse every day. It first started off with the car man, Pete Fartson. My goat, Pete Fartson, unbelievable guy. I wish him nothing but the worst. But no, I'm kidding. We don't say that. But whatever. And then the acquisition from Sony. I just find it crazy. This guy, Pete Fartson, just goes ahead and sells Bungie. I think he basically scammed Sony for $3.6 billion. Scams him and said, "All right, cool, peace out. I got my cars. I'm leaving." And left us with what we call a beautiful letter. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is absolutely terrible. How are you gonna let them continue working? It literally seems like It's it just seems like a false sense of job security, bro. I don't get it. Let's see what people say. Sony's a parasite to any company. Yeah. We also found out. I think I'm not sure if it was yesterday that Sony's trying to revoke. If you watch this Astrocross video, I don't know where it's at, but Sony went ahead and let me find it. It's taking away stick cross. No, not lens. Oh, poor guy. Where is it? um, Astrocross made a video talking about like Sony is basically revoking or taking away exclusives or their games from like PC and stuff like that. I feel like they're just trying to become a monopoly at this point, and I just don't understand. Like I don't understand it. There's no point. You you're not gonna gain more people from doing that. The people who are on PC are staying on PC. Maybe you get Xbox players, but even then, most Xbox players go to PC anyways because the PC Game Pass. So I don't see the purpose. It just seems like they're trying to monopolize their company, and it's not gonna work out very well. And I don't understand why they kill off IPs like that. I don't understand why they hold on to things like if they don't do anything with it. Again, they have Bloodborne. Now they have Destiny. They're the only live game Bungie's gonna have is Marathon, and I love Marathon. Marathon's a great game, but it's nowhere as a juggernaut as like Destiny was. So I just generally don't understand what the point is. Like,
So
what's the whole point of doing this? Why are we making people mad? You have a petition, which I don't think isn't doing anything, but it's I guess some sort of notice or some sort of voice. You have this petition of people angry because there was no need to end Destiny 2, especially like at the state that it was, and also out of nowhere. And whatever, they ended it. But what's worse is what's going on in the background with all the developers. They're getting treated like crap. Like they're getting treated terribly. And I can only feel for them. It was crazy once I wanted to work for Bungie when I was a little kid. And I don't know, man. It's just like what. Ooh, that's so lovely. It's like what do we do from here, man? Like what's gonna I was so excited for the new update because I've been wanting a reason to go back to Destiny. I love Destiny, dude. It's like one of those only games that like there's no other game like it. I started recently playing World of Warcraft because it's just like there's nothing that scratches that itch. I play a lot of Warframe, but Warframe is like it's very casual to me. Like I go on there, I do some of my stuff for like a month or two, and then I get off. You know, I might go back to it, make some like start making videos because I just don't know what to play. I've been playing a lot of Rivals too, Marvel Rivals, but like nobody's gonna watch me. I suck. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm very sad about this. I wish they they would start Destiny 3 and whatever. This video's gonna be unedited. I suck at editing. Second of all, I guess from how I would like to post stuff is from like my own honest thoughts, like how I feel, my frustrations. I don't want to have an edited video of like a script reading. Like I always want to give my thoughts. So that's what I think. And look, Destiny's dying. So we go Marathon, Steam. Ignore my spelling. Well, charts. 11,000, 10,000 people. Their all-time was 77. Mind you, that's not bad if the game was made by a smaller company. But we're talking about like a AAA company, like a huge company. That's not the best. And we have Destiny 2 Steam charts. And obviously that's not including console. Look at that. We got almost 20,000. Their dying game, not dying, but like the game that's shutting down, has more players in the game they want to keep open. And again, I love Marathon, and I don't think it's Marathon's fault that Destiny 2 is shutting down. I just think it's Sony trying to whatever that word, and make their company. I guess I think they're trying to hog Bungie and make it like an exclusive. And I think that's what they tried doing with Marathon. They tried making like that Halo thing, but you have to buy or like it's a Sony game, so like you gotta buy PlayStation. I mean, Marathon's not exclusive, but you know what I'm saying. That's why they made a PvP game, because it's gonna attract like old like Halo freaks, you know. But it's not gonna work, man. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand the thought process behind it. Like I try to understand some corporate things, like EA. You can understand EA's thought process when doing stuff because like they're greedy. They like to they take money from people, and I mean that's how it is, right? And you can understand it. They're like stockholders, shareholders, whatever, and they do stuff to increase their revenue. They don't really care so much, like I guess, about players and games. But I just don't understand the thought process behind shutting down your biggest, the juggernaut that was Destiny, for and keeping Marathon open. Like I don't get it. I just don't get it. Again, Marathon I don't think was a bad game to make, and I don't think it's a bad game at all. But they were at such a low point to move their assets to Marathon. I don't understand the point. If they ended Destiny 2, had Marathon playing in the background, you get that Marathon whatever you play, like you it kind of feels like Destiny whatever you play Marathon. And then they release like a D3, but they also still have Marathon. They have like two games going on. That would have been fine, right? I just don't understand. Or maybe if they just ended Destiny 2 and then they're like, okay, we're making a new or redoing Marathon and made Marathon bigger than what it was right now, like it's fine. But Marathon's a freaking extraction shooter. It's a niche genre. Nobody really play like, and not a lot of people play extraction shooters, especially like they kind of died down. If you look at Arc Raiders, let's see their player count. Okay, no, never mind. Arc Raiders, Arc Raiders still has a hell of people, but compared to what it was, it had more, but still, it's still very successful. But it's a very niche genre, and it also came out at the time Arc Raiders came out, so nobody's gonna play that. Not nobody's gonna play it, but not as many people play it. Also, the whole development issue, whatever. Um, it's not the type of game, and I can tell they're trying to make Marathon like Destiny, but it's just not gonna be it, man. You can't, especially with how Destiny was. You can't customize your character. You can get gear and weapons, but it's just not gonna have that itch, like that Destiny itch, where you go out do raids, stuff like that. Cryo Arcade was cool, but it's not. Is nothing like King's Fall, The Last Wish, and stuff like that. It's not gonna be like. It's nothing like it. So that's what I think. I don't know, man. I hope they do something. I hope they learn. Xbox, buy Bungie back, please. We need Xbox to buy Bungie back, so because Xbox is going in a good route, and if Xbox buys Bungie, fire. But I doubt it's gonna happen. Maybe Xbox, if Xbox does buy Bungie, they won't spend 3.6 billion doubloonies on that game, on that company. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. Peace out.